Hey everyone, hope everyone's doing well, especially amidst these trying times. It's certainly not simple, but with these times, we do have the opportunity to reveal and tap into our hidden reservoir of strength that each and every one of us has and become the people who we actually already really are. Just a reminder, my name is Yehoshua Goldstein, and I'm so happy we have this time to grow together. To just restate what we do during this time is that we talk about the stories of the tzaddikim and all the admirable people of our history, and not for the purpose of just admiring them, but to remind ourselves that we have the very same spiritual core embedded within ourselves to accomplish our own lofty goals. With God's help, through doing such, we'll really be able to see the potential and the greatness that we could all really achieve. I'm going to talk again another story. I'm going to speak about Rav Moshe of Kabrin. Like I said last week, he's one of the sweetest. And again, he was the successor of Rav Mordechai of Lechevich. And him and Rav Mordechai of Lechevich happened to be both founding rebbes of the Slonim Hasidus, the Slonim dynasty. So the story takes place with Rav Moshe of Kabrin during the time of Shavuos around his holy table. And the Chassidim were sitting around him. They were eating and speaking. And Rav Moshe of Kabrin started delving into the meaning of the pasuk, Daber ata imanu v'nishma, ve'al yidaber imanu Elokim pen namus. You, Moshe Rabbeinu, speak with us and we'll listen, but let God not speak with us lest we die. Again, that was stated immediately after the first the Aseret Dibros were given out, where that Hashem directly told the Jewish people from mouth to their ears. And it's written that the seven heavens opened up and all of existence permeated Einod Milvado, that the only true existence in all of existence and the very cloth of existence itself is God. The Jewish people couldn't handle that. It was too much. And they said, Moshe, you got to tell us the rest. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to survive it. So Rav Moshe of Kabrin, upon saying this, was fathomed by the seemingly, very shocking message that seems to imply that if the Jewish people said that, how could that be? He says, the Jewish people, Yisrael Am Kadosh, they're Am Gdoshim, they're people of the Jewish people, especially at that time, the Dor Dea, the generation that went through the Midbar. They saw things that, as we've heard several times, no other people and no other generation throughout this existence has seen and will ever see. So how could it be that the most holy people and the Jewish people that purely strive off of cleaving to God and finally getting that connection, that's what each and every one of us day in, day out, and especially at some point in our lives has said, if only God would talk to me, if only I'd hear God talk to me directly. They had the opportunity to experience that, but yet it seemed that they were passing it up because of fear of death. So he says the Jewish people of that time should be held up to a much higher standard. And he kept saying it over and over again to the extent that he eventually fainted. After he passed out, everyone was shocked and ran up to him to go try to revive him. They poured cold water on him. Eventually, with a lot of effort, he regained his consciousness and he finished his Dvar Torah. And he said, what does it mean, pen namus, lest we die? When the Jewish people said, lest we die, they weren't saying that now at this point in life, I've had it and it's been great, but if I'm not able to live, then maybe this whole Judaism thing isn't worth it. That's petty, especially for people like them. What they were really saying was, if I have to give up my opportunity in this lifetime of having the day in, day out opportunity of serving God, it's not worth it. And even if I get to have that dveikus and that total unity between me and God by hearing his actual quote unquote speech, it's not worth it if I'm not able to do it the next day. That's what it means, pen namus. It's holy, as Rav Noach Weinberg would say, to die b'kiddush Hashem, but how much holier is it to live with it? Let us take that amazing holy message, bring that with us this Shavuos for the rest of our lives, And again, I love the fact that we get to do this. So may everyone have a beautiful and amazing rest of your day.